Libra, welcome to your November 2023 monthly reading here. We're just going to go ahead and jump in like we always do. First things first, if you haven't yet signed up for my newsletter, it's completely free. That link's down below in the description. All you need is an email and you'll get all my updates in regards to the astrology, tarot, spirituality, pretty much anything that you'll need to navigate the celestial sphere of energies here, of the ever-changing energies that we're sort of in, especially at this time in the collective consciousness. So I'll leave that down below. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me too, that link will be down there too. All the details are there. You just got to go to the website and you can book. So let's see, Libra, what's going on here? You have the Six of Wands here for your overall energy for the month of November. I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be a lot of like personal success, but it feels to me like it's like an increase and a growth of your happiness, like that expanding here, but also in regards to your individual pursuits of success too. So it looks like the universe has dealt you a good hand of cards this month for you to play. Very interesting. Quite the journey I see you. Or quite the journey and adventure I see here for you this month. Your current energy at this time is the Five of Pentacles. It's funny, I actually saw this card during the pre-shuffle and I was wondering if it had any type of significance. And as you can see, it clearly does. I feel for a lot of you at this time, it's like, I think you're searching and trying to figure out and problem solve and find solutions, possibly in regards to how you can go about gaining more material success. And for some of you, it could be on a spiritual level too. Like prosperity is not just materially, it also is spiritually. And the Five of Pentacles talks about where we're seeking more growth and expansion in regards to that area here. But it's like you're having to step outside your comfort zone a bit and look for those things and leave behind old values and old things that really aren't serving you anymore. Interesting. I feel like I need to shuffle. I feel like I need to shuffle. Some of you are definitely in a transition period here too. I'm seeing some of you like wanting to move out, possibly, or move here, relocate. Could even be job-wise too, like you wanting to find a new, better job atmosphere. You have the Sun card for your challenge here. Again, it's like, it's not that you're not happy right now, but I see here it's like you're wanting more happiness, you're wanting more growth. And also the Sun card can point to where we need to be more optimistic. Like for some of you, like for instance, if it's me and I pull the Sun card for myself in the challenge, it would be maybe I'm looking at things pessimistically and maybe I need to look at things with more optimism and I need to seek things that actually give me that joy, that growth, that sense of expansion here and overall fulfillment and happiness. Future position, you have the Tower. Woo! So something unexpected I see here is on the horizon. We'll see what this Tower is, but I feel this Tower is very much connected to this Five of Pentacles here, right? It's like old foundations, the old world, the old ways of doing things are starting to crumble. You're realizing like, hey, it's time to change things, maybe get the hell out of Dodge, or maybe get the hell out of where I'm at right now, or to start to make certain pivotal shifts here. Because I do feel it's like you can prevent like the negative aspect of this Tower, right? To where it's a lot more graceful. So it's like you want to like cultivate and look for something in your life at this time that's going to provide you with that sense of stability. And I think a lot of you are going to be wanting to just kind of just start over. Like I see you here just wanting to kind of redo things, restructure things, formulate new ways of being here. We'll clarify that, of course, and see what it says. Something that you're unaware of, you have the High Priestess. You pulled two cards here. You pulled the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles. So I think right now what you're needing, because the High Priestess is the archetype of the moon, and Six of Pentacles is also linked to the archetype of the moon in astrology, right? And so, but also the Six of Pentacles it's a moon in Taurus, basically. And so right now, I feel like you're looking for comfort, you're looking for support, you're looking for nourishment, you're looking for things that are going to give you stability, things that are prosperous, things like your needs, your values. I think it's important to understand and communicate, or just figure out like what your needs are at this time. And allow yourself to be receptive to those things, allow yourself to get those things here. You have the King of Cups as your advice here for this Sun card. What do you love, right? If there's something that you love and enjoy, the King of Cups is about devoting yourself unconditionally to that, right? But also there's a lot going on in your inner world. What's going on with your 4th house, Capricorn? Pluto's there. Yeah, Pluto's definitely transforming that foundation of yours, your inner foundation as well. So you may feel personally uprooted, maybe ungrounded sometimes, and you're having to cultivate and seek deeper and deeper layers of stability within inside yourself and your personal life and your personal affairs. And a lot's going on in that 4th house in regards to your home and your family, in regards to your own internal emotions, how grounded you feel. And so it's a lot changing, and you're having to throw out the old, almost like the old building blocks of a foundation that no longer suits you anymore, that it's almost like it's rotting away, you know. Let's see what your outcome here is. I can't wait to clarify this. Knight of Pentacles. Well, I think this tower is going to be worth it. I think this tower, this switch, this sort of kind of upheaval in a way is actually good, because it's like now you can actually start to create the foundation that you want. Knight of Pentacles. The Pentacles deal with stability, endurance, you know, physical things, right? Foundation. So whatever this is, I feel like it's like you're in a slow, methodical, new progression of cultivating a newer sense of stability here, and one that's going to endure for a long time. I see an increase in cash for some of you. Cash. Why did I say cash? Maybe it is cash. Maybe an increase in material gain here as well this month. Slowly, but it is there. You have the Solar Calm card. It says clarify. I think it's important for you to double check things at this time as well, like clarifying certain things, and also not being afraid to communicate what it is that you need, or being communicative in general about like how you're feeling and like what's going on, and maybe just tuning into your own inner world and seeing like what's going on, you know. But I definitely think that this is going to be a month to where it's like you're having to really get specific and start to clarify exactly the progression steps that you need to take here. Yeah, you have this lost compass. It says getting back to integrity. It's like maybe some of you are feeling like you lost your way. It's not like you really lost your way, though. I kind of feel it's like more so like you're just really trying to, again, compasses always point north, right? And if you think about the star card in the tarot, we haven't pulled that card yet. Maybe we will pull it. But if you think about the star card, there's that big ass star in the middle of the star card, which is like the North Star. It's like having meaning, having purpose, having something that inspires you to create and move forward and to be part of the world and to cultivate your own uniqueness and individuality. So I think a lot of you this month is like you're getting back to like pursuing like what's meaningful and what's purposeful for you, and the things that are going to make you happy, and going to expand that happiness here, especially with the 6 of Wands being your overall energy. Pulled this angel card. It says compassion. I feel like your guides are very close to you as well at this time, giving you kind of intuitive guidance at this time. Kind of, you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities or whatnot, but I think it's also wanting you to have compassion for yourself, understand that it's okay to make changes, understand that you're growing, and this is really about like your own happiness and the things you want to do and the things that you're feeling intuitively led to do. We're going to clarify here with the Shadows deck. It's fucking hot as shit. Texas is weird. It'll be cold and then it'll fucking be hot as fuck. If you're in Texas, you know that cold front that we just got. Now it's like warm and hot. Now I'm all congested and shit. Clarify the 6 of Wands. Page of Cups here. Woo, woo. Y'all got love and romance too if you're single on the horizon, or possibly already in your energy. But really, this is about what inspires you. Page of Cups is the muse, right? The inspiration that flows through us. The inspiration that we get, that we allow to flow through us through acting on that intuition, through acting on that inspiration. So I see a lot of you here really following like what inspires you this month, Six of Wands and Page of Cups, which I feel it's going to be leading you to success. And not only that, ultimately to more personal freedom and happiness here that you'll be feeling. I feel like last month may have been a month where you felt very restricted, and it could have been external things, but I think it could have been pretty much anything that made you feel restricted. But I think now this is really about becoming more freer. Clarify this Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, I think you're realizing it's time to cultivate and apply yourself to building something, or finding the opportunities out there that allow you, or that give you that sense of support, or that give you, or that provide you with the certain needs that you need at this time. I'm seeing some of you here as well, like maybe doing like a side hustle or putting together something that could actually be not only beneficial to the world, but also something that kind of helps provide for you as well. I'm seeing some of you could be like unemployed at this time. Maybe you're looking for employers, or maybe you're 1 foot out the fucking door and you're just like, you know what, I'm ready for ultimately a change here. Look what fell out. I knew that star card was going to communicate soon. Yeah. And your challenge, the sun card and the star card, following your dreams, following what makes you happy, right? The star card. What the sun card, right? Your own individual, unique expression, your unique blueprint, imprint, the energy of your aura that is here that is here and that has a purpose to this puzzle piece, to this puzzle that we're all putting together. So I see you really putting that together here. Very interesting. Clarify this Tower in the future. Two of Pentacles here. Woo. I ain't trying to freak some of y'all out, Libra, but I do feel for some of you, you could be quitting a job and finding a new one, or maybe you're gonna, like, if you're self-employed, you're gonna be changing the way you go about doing your business here, and you could be kind of maybe taking something over here and merging it into what it is that you do at this time. And it is kind of a big change here in general for you. But I see ultimately overall in your future, it's like you are building a whole new foundation, right? You're allowing the old tower to crumble, and you're starting to rebuild another tower, rebuild another castle, like Ian Van Dahl, like Castles in the Sky. So it's like you're building your castle here. All right, let's see. All right, Libra, I see you. What is this that you're unaware of? Can we clarify this? Eight of Wands here. I think this is about believing in yourself, right? Also, too, this is about this is very Jupiter and Taurus energy that's very active for you in the position of something that you're unaware of. I think this is about maintaining your faith through increasing your prosperity. And with Jupiter being in retrograde at this time, it can feel quite difficult to keep your faith in regards to growth and expansion in your life when it comes to being more prosperous. But the one thing you have to do is like stay dedicated to that higher principle of the cause of the reason, like why you're trying to grow your life, right? And although the growth and expansion, it's not like it's restricted, but it's like blowing up a balloon and the air hose gets kinked. And so there's not that much air flowing in, but it's still expanding, but it's not in the positive manner in which you would want it and expect it, but it's still increasing. But once Jupiter goes direct, that kink is gone, and then the growth and expansion will start to go. So it's just like, I think it's a perspective thing. Clarify this King of Cups as your advice. This Knight of Swords here. To me, this is about doing what it is that you truly love. Like the King of Cups. King of Cups kind of reminds me of like the charity kind of person who's very much does everything out of love, right? That is very loving. But what this is really saying is like you pursuing what emotionally makes you happy and not restricting yourself from those things anymore. Because it's like the more you restrict yourself, the more you allow yourself to stay in this tower or this castle or this energy of you ever seen Shrek? You know how Shrek comes and like rescues Fiona? You know how that castle was all like, it was just a fucking old ass castle, right? And there was a dragon in there. It's almost as if you have to slay that dragon and free yourself from that castle and go find a new castle, right? Or build your own one that doesn't have a dragon that's controlling everything or controlling you, right? And that dragon could be like, you know, it's just a metaphor for like your fears or like I would say like your fears of the certain obstacles that remain in your way. And it's like you're having to kind of pick up your sword of truth and and having integrity and slaying that dragon and allowing yourself to go on the adventure and be free and find maybe another castle, right? I'm saying that because the tower's here. Or rebuild your own castle, you know? Clarify this Knight of Pentacles in the outcome. King of Swords. Well, you see that sword there, right? You see that, right? You see that? I think your outcome is clarity, decisiveness, knowingness, and also it's like you're doing what it is that you have to do in order for you to really grow. And that does sort of take some stoic energy in general, right? The King of Swords. It does take some stoic energy in general, right? To ignore like these, not to ignore completely your emotions, but to slay the emotions that are keeping you in a whirlwind or a whirlpool, right? And that isn't allowing you to get out. So you have this 10th house authority. I knew something about your career or your purpose in life, your ultimate aim in life, and like what you're trying to be and who you want to be in the world and how you want to contribute to the world. Also, the 10th house, with kind of where the MC is, the MC deals with like the pinnacle of your goals, right? The ultimate success that you want. And it also does point to like a spiritual identity too, and fulfilling one's spiritual destiny. Interesting. So that's what I got for you, Libra. I feel like you're getting back in alignment with your core essence, the Sun, the Star card, your spiritual core essence, and allowing yourself to be truly who you are and do truly what it is that you want, and allowing old towers to fall, whether that's letting go of certain environments, work things, you know, foundation things. That could really be anything. And starting to build new with the Two of Pentacles. And it's like you're making a lot of progress here as well. And so there is an increase in resources and finances. And also, though, the King of Swords is just like you have control over your mind. And also the King of Swords is like, not only do you have control over your mind, it's like your intelligence is being put to use. Like your intellect, the power of your mind, the power of your intellect is being put to use. Right? Instead of putting energy in a spot where it's not doing anything, it's like you're switching your focus. So that's what I got for you, Libra. I appreciate you for watching. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter email, right? Down below. All you need is an email to sign up. You'll get updates from me, the astrology, how to navigate all the celestial energies. Crazy times we live in, huh? So if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below as well. Just click the link. All the details are there and you can book it. And otherwise than that, I'm wishing you all the best, Libra, and I will see y'all later.